in Etna. I stayed at the Bluebird Inn in their hiker hut. It has 6 beds for hikers, including showers, bathroom, kitchenette. Included with that, we get breakfast at the Farmhouse Bakery in town, included in our price. Great place for breakfast. It makes some fabulous pastries there. It's almost really a high-end place. A couple of guys I've been hanging out with for the last day. Just want to get their names.
And I'm Shake from Austin, Texas.
From Austin, Texas. Cool.
Hi, Supply from Coeur d'Alene, Idaho.
Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. We just had a great breakfast at the breakfast place here in Etna. Etna is a great town. We've enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's been great. Happy trails to you, Tim.
All right. Same to you guys.
Happy trails.
Good morning. It's my first day out at Etna, heading towards Seiad Valley. It's 58 miles to Seiad Valley. 4 or 5 days, we'll see. There's a fair amount of uphill, but the last little bit into Seiad Valley does have some good downhills. So we'll see. Anyway, just checking in for the morning. We'll catch you down the trail. Well, it's about 4 o'clock and 81 degrees. Luckily, there is a nice little breeze up here on the ridge, so it's helping keep it somewhat cool. But we've been doing this pretty much the same thing all day, walking along a ridge like this, in and out of burn areas. That's an old, several-year-old burn area, but there's no shade in there, obviously. That's kind of what we see. Range after range of ridges over there. And here's where we're heading. A few purple and red flowers there along the trail. Good morning. It's my second day out of Etna, heading to Seiad Valley. I did a little over 13 miles yesterday, so that was good. More of this kind of trail today. We're heading over a lot of these rocky peaks. Beautiful little alpine lake. I don't know if you can see how clear it is. You can see the rocks in the bottom. I bet it's cold with all that snow melt. Although a lot of these, they tend, because they're small, they get warm on top and cold in the bottom. So, but it's too far away and I don't have time to go check it out. Well, I've spent all morning climbing this mountain. Still not there, but you can see the trail in front of me. In fact, I don't know if you can see it. I'll see if I can point it out, but right there is that little lake that I showed you before that was clear. Way down there. It's about 3 miles away, I think, or 2.5. Anyway, let me just show you what we have up here. Pretty good view. Do a 360. Still got a little more up to go, but can't be much more than that. And I hope to heck we're down. And here's another pretty lake over here. There's a lot of these hidden lakes up here. They're just down in between these mountains with water in them from the snow. And they're almost always crystal clear, so. Anyway, that's the story. It's about 1:15 or so. I just had lunch a little bit ago, and I'm gonna keep trekking. I've only done, I think, about 4 miles this morning, which is kind of disappointing, but it's been a struggle up these hills. I think I might have mentioned earlier, somebody said there was like 100 blowdowns between Etna and Seiad Valley. They're right. This is a common thing we see, 2 or 3 of them in a row. There's another one down there farther, maybe 2 farther down there. These are easy that we can just step over. It's the ones that we have to crawl around or go up or down the mountain to get around, or the issues, one to take time. Anyway, just a little update of what we're encountering. I have a visitor tonight by my tent site. Another visitor in the camp. They are pretty tame here. We're at Marble Mountain. All this white rock is marble, apparently. And there's some pretty big outcroppings of it. When I first saw this white at a distance, I thought, oh great, that's a big snowdrift we still got to go through. Because it does look like a snowdrift at a distance. But it's part of the Marble Mountain here. You can actually see some real snow up there on top. Nice bright and white. Well, the trails aren't all bad. We get some good ones every once in a while. Kind of shaded here in the forest. Kind of gentle up and downs. Nice soil to walk on. Not too many rocks. A few blowdowns here and there to deal with, but not bad. And all the flowers to look at periodically. Now these aren't very many, these are all just these white ones. Every once in a while we get there's some yellow ones. Every once in a while we'll get a whole bunch of flowers for about 20 feet. Different colors, different kinds, and then they disappear. You never know what you're going to find. Every day is different. Except a lot of the trails look the same. They really do. All right, I'm gonna have to deal with a blowdown issue here, it looks like. So I'm gonna cut this short while I figure out how we're gonna get through or around this thing. Found a nice rock to set on for my lunch, and while I'm sitting here eating, I notice I also have a pretty great view. Of this cliff behind me. Nice lunch spot. Okay, I know you're gonna think I'm crazy looking at a rock formation and thinking some kind of layer cake, but hey, out here you get hungry for things like that. I still think it looks like it could be a layer cake. Well, my fourth day out of Etna, heading to Seiad. This is what I encounter. Blowdowns, blowdowns, blowdowns. Trees falling over. There's obviously a fire here several years ago, and when the storms come through and the winds blow, eventually the rotten trees fall over, and a lot of them fall across the trail. And it takes time for the crews to get out here and clean them all up. Like I said, I think somebody said there was 100 trees down, and I believe it. Now it's about 2:30, 91 degrees in the sun. We're following Grinder Creek, which will eventually empty into the Klamath River. And along this trail occasionally we find some raspberries. Now these aren't ripe yet. What are those? But I think I saw, there's one red one that looks kind of ripe. And there's a couple down there that might be getting close. So occasionally we'll grab a raspberry and pop it. Here's a batch of them. Most of them aren't quite ready yet. Need a little bit darker. Kind of like that guy right down there. Good. Well, here's the Klamath River. We're walking alongside it on the highway here, working our way into Seiad Valley. Here's the Klamath River Bridge. It's kind of narrow. Here's the Klamath River. Stayed at the Wildwood RV Park in Seiad Valley. They put a dinner on every night for the PCT hikers there. We had 28 that night. It's put on as a potluck by all the permanent residents of the RV park. We had pasta salad, potato salad, fruit salad, garlic bread, baked beans, hot dogs, hamburgers, tri-tip, and barbecue pork. It was great.